Okay.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer Season 4 finale, at least for the channel. I'm sure there will be others that will still play these settings, but as for me, this is the last seed I'm playing. And see what's in store. Tiny, chunky, trombone, port, and then an extra slam. And potentially looking for cranky. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Golden banana. Oh, that's nice. Say, knowing that. Let's see what this is. It'd be funny if this is sports, because then that hunky could have been saved from the game potentially. Level 3 is Galleon. I mean, level 1 doesn't have too much going for it to be enter first. Oh, that's nice. Grandma is junked. Alright. I want to say it was a banana medal I got. Yeah. Is that diving? Okay, level 1 is castle. Lanky's a dirt patch in Aztec. Alright. I can do a little bit more in Galleon, but just go to castle first. Castle alone platform splat will never not be a pain. Golden banana. Medal. Apple rescue. Alright. Let's see. I just need barrel throwing for that. So far, Cranky has nothing of interest or value. Middle 65. I wonder if that puts Forest as level 4. could go into trash can, but I wouldn't really be guessing anything inside there. Cool. Crown. Berry. Chunky Lanky. Blueprints. Outskirts is to Diddy phase. Could be Rocket. Or Peanuts. And I will probably be buying that blueprint later. Nice try, Bats! You missed. I could. Well, that was just the ideal time for me to look. I had enough, and I was right to go. Oh, that's cool. I'm just a punch away from Kaiju. Low lanes are chunked. That's good to know. Wow. I never realized just how bad Castle was for Golden Bananas. Of course, it didn't look like Galleon was going to be any better. Take a blueprint. Kind of an annoying spawn. This is just to speak what the Splash has. And also see that there's a hint store. Maybe. Not the greatest start. Portal. Why could that not have been on guard door? I suppose let's see what the minigame barrel is. It's a potion? And there's another potion on Lanky's side! Wow, two-door ship is loaded. Oh. I mean, I kinda had to go for it. In the current rule set for what's allowed. Ow! I cannot get that without twirl. Well, while I'm going through the rest of my initial clear of Galleon, if you enjoy the contents on the channel and you have not done so already, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, you can leave a dislike, I'll just be left to wonder what to change. Family Fairy. I do also want to give a shout out to the DK64 Randomizer music devs for all the amazing work that they've done converting over 2,000 different types of custom music into the game, into the sound font. Pretty much a barren start. I know, technically speaking, I've seen the two worst, probably worst levels for that. Still. Okay, so factory is guaranteed not level 2. Off to the next level, which is this one, which has to be factory or forest. Okay, forest, I'm pretty sure. Well, forest is either level 5 or level 2. Cameras to 1, 8, Diddy, and 3 comms. Okay. That kind of makes key 1 easy to pinpoint in factory. Kind of. No! You stink. No clue what's on it. Ow. Apple Rescue. Alright, car, what do you have? Blueprints. You know, it's early enough. Yeah, Rex car. Factory collect bananas is also to free Kongs. Okay. I know this fairy has something, and it's key 1. Ow. Those is all sorts of free Kongs. $99. Wow. I could get that by going out to logic. What? Whose key is this? So this is like, well, this key 3, key 4, key 7. And I'm 2 tiny coins short. Before I just leave. Actually, I'm just short of the boss anyways, no matter what I do. Take golden banana. I mean, there really isn't much just really to talk about. I mean, something like... Okay, so Donkey's an Aztec, okay. Golden banana. Third one! Man, chibis are slow. Definitely feeling pressured to do other stuff. My 4th golden banana. Wait! Buy this key. Okay. Kind of feels like there's something else. It feels like there needs to be something in just a shop somewhere. many of Blood's golden bananas I can get. Whoops. Wrong way. It feels like there's a... E5 is on the splats, and then some, like, dirt is barrel throwing. Got the spawn again. Golden banana. Stay on that side. Alright, you have something. I mean, you kind of have to. And it's key 5. That was the most likely thing there. And that is probably the free Kong paths. Or free Kong's path. So what, is that cranky or something? Oh no, that's a key. It's key 7 or key 4. Alright. I guess the question, where's this free Kong's path? In Mills. Alright, what do you have? Potion? Alright. Treasure room is to 8. Alright, so I need lanky for that. Come on, barrel throwing right here. Aw. Oh, what's up, Cranky? Probably just exits out from minecarts. I mean, I may do that just because it's a golden banana. Golden bananas haven't exactly been plentiful this seed.
Welcome to bonus stage.
You stink. Forgot about some rain. I mean, could be. Sink real bad since that's such a long way back. Rainbow coin. Outskirts. I just had to forget about it during my first trip there. Well, I will be going back momentarily. Also, that has to be barrel throwing as well. Which means there's this long, convoluted path for blast. And might not be convoluted, it's just take a while. Family crown. So far, it doesn't look like I need cranky. Alright. I'll do this. Awesome if this was Shockwave. I missed both there. Ow! $64 for Donkey Kong 64. That nets me enough CBs for Castle Boss, or Factory Boss. Oh, that puts Tiny's Melons in logic. Well, I have other things I need to do now. It would be nice to have coconuts for Donkey, if possible. I mean, that's kind of what I'm... No, just go back to Galleon. Sure. Or at least I can do this. Okay, so Lanky is accessible. Most likely. Okay, now I feel bad because I went for it, instead of just thinking to myself, no, it's just the Lanky potion into a door. That's probably buried. I'll just go with that. I mean, just with all these hints, it could just be a 2% in helm. Vanilla caves. Forest Club bananas. Okay, that is Shockwave. Well, I know my level order now. It's factory first. No, forest first. Yeah, I was gonna say, this has to be Shockwave, but... Wait. I'm going to go boss first. I actually don't know if it's where the boss portion is at. Well, it's a 50-50 between Owltree and Snide. And by making it daytime, it pretty much works out that way. Okay. More likely, it's the boss. Not that it couldn't be Tiniest Metal, but I'm limited for options right now. Tiniest Metal? Yeah, it has to be Tiniest Metal then. Oh, grab blocks a donkey potion. Could be last. Very fitting spots. Now I can just exit out here, get key 4, and then get cranky. For once, I wasn't routing like garbage. I mean, I will say, I think in general, my route's just, I suppose, decent. I have nothing too crazy. Alright, now go to Aztec. Because I'm going to get Donkey. Potion? What is this? Sniper. Well, it's Aztec's expensive. Okay, that needs punch. I could go through outskirts and see if I can scrape together enough so that I can just dump for the rest. I mean, at 15 effectively. You know, James doesn't seem like too bad of an idea right now. Go back for the other dirts later. I mean, it's very likely that I'm just going to dump. I think that was a Diddy one. Wow! Friendly fire! Oh, that's actually very nice. Rainbow coin. Diddy's is shared move. And Lanky is buying key 7 from Funky and Japes. I was about to say, I realized, wait a sec, that's a crown. Don't know what's the camera was doing there. Okay, I can dump to get into Aztec now if I want to. And I'm very likely to be doing that. Because, I mean, Donkey's there. Why would you not want Donkey? Oh, wait a sec. Might as well just do the dump here, since I'm going to be ending up there. There is a high, and I mean high possibility that there is a 2% in hell. I specifically want that paper to go into the hole. This could just go to Aztec at this point. Come on, Cranky. Disappointing. Pulling a banana. Metal. Pulling a banana. Pulling a banana. Hold a banana. I was about to say, just dump what I have. am in need of a lanky hint soon. Or a lanky hint soon would be nice to have. I hope that the key 7 hint is behind Feather, and Feather's just somewhere easy to get. One other thing I will say is that it is currently a 50-50 with the seed as to who the last Kong is for K. Rool. I think there is a Linky who's a Dirt's Patch hint. Is there just this long, convoluted path for strong? It's strong, or there's a gun I need to get. Ow. Because I think Diddy is, well, he's either, well, he wasn't on Llama, obviously. Diddy is either on Sealed Quicksand Tunnel, with the bonus, or he's in 5-4. On paper, neither of those sounds bad, but you have to take a moment to realize, think about all the hints. Okay, it's a good thing I had Lanky. Boo! I don't like that hint placement! Oh! Greedy! Old Kong! So diving is obviously needed. Take 2. Yeah, force Funky out of potion. Gets this ready for later. I suppose a crazy world is that Diddy is actually Linky Kong's age, and you need Donkey and Bongos for that, or Coconuts and Bongos for that. That would be spicy. I do have more Isle Stars to go through, and I'm probably going to go through those momentarily. Well, actually, first off, I need to go to Galleon after Aztec. Production was junked. Okay, cool. A little late for that game. I mean, it doesn't matter what the item is in Treasure Room, because I pretty much would be able to get it no matter what. You know what? I'm down bad for golden bananas. I'll do this. I'm doing this.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I'm going. Oi. No need to be so pushy. A Kong that can swim. So I say, as of right now, Kong number 3 for K-Roll is a 50-50 between Lanky and Donkey. Well, not Lanky, a Tiny. Obviously, Donkeys would be preferred. Get this, then go into Treasure Room. Unless Treasure Room minigame is a sprint barrel, in which case, it's unfortunate. Considering that there is a solo Diddy pad in Outskirts, I don't think if it's Diddy, it's going to be 2%. It could be Vines. Slight problem. It's fine.
Welcome to bonus
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll do this. Still in need of golden bananas. Okay, so there's potentially this long, convoluted path for spring. Come on. Actually, it should have been chunky.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Great start, and then it fell apart. So Lanky's got the 2%. Pretty much that's what that's telling me. Oh. Metal. Take the rainbow coin. Alright. Oh, that's fairy. I don't think I've been picking up that. Ow! That's many fairies. I suppose it's possible. I did get one from Chucky's Medal, and I think I picked up another along the way. I mean, at this point, I am pretty much just disregarding any and every key 8 pack, because I'm about to have what is the end of this chain. Yeah, there's this long, convoluted path for spring. I'm curious to see what this tells me. And this is actually my first time really looking around in caverns. Oh, one was missed. Well, one. Storage arcade is shut. Cool. Well, I go to forest next. Okay, I actually had less than I thought. Well, there's one at Cranky and Aztec if I really want to push for a golden banana. Okay, after this, leave. No, I don't care about key 8's paths. Lanky and Chunky are helm cons. I have triangle, I have trombone. I need to do this first because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get coconuts from this. Well, just this path or chain. Cool. Can't wait to have two separate versions of this. Grab? Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Just dealing with this mod for recording. I want to say it's going to be Donkey's Medal that is for free Kongs. Fun. Okay, got the slip. Oh, whoops. That was not what I wanted to do in there. I wanted to see what the golden banana was. Stop grabbing from that side. Oh my goodness. Well, we're looking at boss or I want to say it's boss or Chunky's medal. Okay. Well, let's see what the boss is. I mean, it could be anything. Okay. I was half expecting magic. Can I do the facets? Speed of the no, Tiny takes too long to put the barrel down. I could do, I suppose, damageless strats. But that takes too long. Okay, it actually would work for this one. Mills is still to pre-cons. That is very important in all of this. Which is why I think this is grab. Get Tiny's medal now if I want. I mean, it all comes down to this. Where the... everything after coconuts, it could have been skipped in terms of just... well, I could have skipped doing Jape's boss. Or no, not Jape's boss, factory boss. But this feels like bongos. Moment of truth coming up. 2-2-1, great. I'm actually also going to do kegs now. I mean, no, don't. As I will say, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm very far away from Diddy phase. I don't have a lot that's pointing to stuff. Moments of truth. Is this bongos? If it is, then Jape's boss or what? No, factory boss was needed. Okay. Factory boss was needed. Lanky, climb! I will be getting Diddy during this Aztec trip, so I'm going to hold off on getting the Donkey Golden Banana at candies until after I get Diddy. It is really a 50-50 between Tiny and Donkey for a third Kong. Why is he? Wow. You know, I feel like that Golden Banana and Diddy are in the wrong places. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so what do I still have to do? Okay, that is confirmed Tiny's twirl, because nothing else will fit. Or works. I think I go to caves. So many fairies. Oh, I can't get that. Not logically. Twirl is very much a big question mark as to where it's at. I mean, I have some ideas in mind. Just in terms of location. But nothing concrete. Not great Golden Banana count. tiny stuff was junk. What is that? Ah! Ah! Oh, great spot. That's hilarious. Ow. Okay, I got both of those already. It's great. I mean, sure. I feel like Aztec Donkey Medal is something important. But here's the thing, is that I'm trying to avoid getting stuff like that. Last was available in last unlocked Pokemon. That actually would be nice to have. Yeah, I just need to see what Aztec Donkey Medal is. But I don't want to get it though, that's the thing. Suppose it'd have to be some like Galleon, lanky or Galleon shot. Sure. Just one extra one, just... Yeah. I should have bought Fairy anyways, because if I was planning on getting the one from EF5, I would have had just exact knowledge of how much, if I would have had enough. Okay. That is one of the Diddy moves. And the other is Hunky and Barrel Splocked. Because, well, camera to Diddy phase is unresolved, and same thing for barrel throwing. The only way it's not is if Strong is path to... If Coconut locks Strong, that is the only way. Whoa. And I think while I'm in Galleon, get more seconds. I want to say there was another potion that could have been bought somewhere, but I don't remember where. Tree's junked. Okay. Those hints didn't actually tell me anything. Galleon Candy had blue. No, it was a shared crown. Ow. My goodness, game just eating a Z input.
Well done!
Now, I can follow that, or I can just... I mean, I would need to go back to Japes anyways, because I have no hints. Granted, there is still a key 3 hint somewhere in the game. Yeah, I'm going to go to Japes. I mean, I need to buy key 7 anyways. But I need to be mindful of Japes' spawn, because that completely changes how Lanky, just logic around Lanky's medal. Nice to have when I'm about to buy a key. Main case is junked. Cool. Slam 3 was punch locked, and punch is not path to Diddy phase. I mean, at this point, I'm probably not going to be dumping any more blueprints. Well, beyond the Diddy's too. Should have taken the 2 orb then. Just with me going over here. That is probably key 8 item. Because keep in mind, I'm out of logic for punch and binds. And Galleon CVs are packed into 8. Now, I know that the hints try to not double up, but unless I get a Galleon CVs is Diddy phase, I'm not going to do that. Castle Underground has 2 potions. I don't know if I got both of those or not. I know I got one. I want to say I got triangle there. Yeah, that's 1. Alright, that's where I'm going. Well, castle, mainly, but still. I just never had the chance to come back here since getting all 5 Kongs. Also didn't have a reason to. I mean, it's entirely possible that the scouring is pointing towards triangle, and that's a very real possibility. But, you know, I have to go for this. Considering just what I know with the lodge. No! I ruined it! Ow. Okay. Say technical fit. Well, technically speaking, it's a 50-50. But once again, I'm just thinking about strong. That's the one thing that's really holding me up with all this. But I think because Hunky and Bros are both path, that would mean that Coconut locks strong. So any of the current path to Diddy phase, they're all resolved. Don't particularly like following this right now. I have a 67% chance that I can get a direct rocket. say that because I'm guaranteed... Oops. Okay, that one was baloney. Okay, that one I can actually get behind. I just guess hints. That's just all I can do now. I just know that one of these last 3 remaining hints is a factory shops to key 3 hints. Because key 3 is so far unhinted, it doesn't have a hint for it. And you are guaranteed 1 path hint for every key. Now, of course, that key could be on something like a multi-path solo hint, and the game would see that as enough for the key. Which, depending on the key and just what the multi-path hint is, it could be problematic. Come on. Tiny! I'ma need you to kick slide. Thank you. The one hint I didn't want to see. I wanted that to be an owl tree. Okay, now I kind of have to take a chance on these last 2 hints. And in case you're wondering, I started with Super, and as such, I am not going to get a Slam hint. Slam hint only applies when you start with regular Simian Slam. I mean, if I guess nothing here, the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to shops. Not exactly what I want to see right now. I mean, Check of Legends could work, but that would be just absolutely nasty. Diabolical. But what do I do if this isn't a Just a potential path to rocket. I think I just go and get Lanky's medal and Galleon. I mean, that's very likely now, considering Feather was in a shop somewhere. That's not blocked by diving or saxophone. So I think at this point, I just go. If this doesn't tell me anything, I just go for that. And just hope that it's rocket. Okay, I think I have to go for Galleon Lanky Medal now. I suppose the last thing I do before I just commit to that. It won't be that bad, I'll just pop 3 balloons and call it good. It's going to be very unfortunate if Rockets is Galleon Lanky Medal. But I will say it's kind of the fault on the hints for that, for not giving me proper, just the reasonable info. I suppose that that's part of the, it's kind of the point of randomizers. You work with the info you have. It's just very likely that, with what I know, that Spring. I mean, that's the reason why I held off on doing Galleon Lanky Medal. Lo and behold, it was just Rocket Barrel. Donkeys or Tinies has to be. Well, Donkeys, Tinies, or Diddies, obviously. I mean, it could even do Boss. Don't care at this point, considering I have Spring. Or I already know that it's something to Spring. I will say, it is annoying that diving did not get a patent. I think a diving patent would have pushed me to do Galleon Lanky Medal sooner, because I would have known at that point that, okay, it's just this. Or I would have gone for it sooner. It's just unfortunate hints placement.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And here's why Vines is to key 8. Ah! I tried to be fast and it's no. Screw you two, game.
Well done!
What? This seat is once again the follow your hints, idiot.
Welcome to bonus stage.
basically having a vanilla Kong order for K-Rool. %50 hit rate on home cutscene skips. Probably could just do a twirl there. If I do have twirl. Yeah, Coconut didn't get a patent. Diving didn't get a patent. You just had camera and girls to go off of. I know, it's not vanilla Kong order. Lights 1 could have been better. That's probably about as good as the second Lights as you can get. Lights 3 could use some work. Or could it? Well, I just did. In general, use some work. Well, I will say my one concern about the seed was that I didn't want it to go on for too long, since I do have stuff I need to do. Oh, ending on Donkey. I'm gonna get ya. But I think it should still work out. That's always the dangerous when going out to logic. It's just, you don't know what a walk could be. I will say, I wasn't expecting a sprint 2% in Helm, since there wasn't anything pointing to sprint. I was about to say, Lanky phase was fine. Just maybe one or two minor things. But that's kind of my standard Lanky phase. Donkey phase could have maybe gone for the early hits. with that, it is now time to send Season 4 off into the sunset. I am done. So for all those that have watched the 220 episodes of Season 4, thank you for watching. If you haven't already and you enjoy the content on the channel, which I mean, at this point you do enjoy the content, or I imagine so, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you watch these videos, you've watched all, or have been watching these, and I made it to the 220th one, the finale. I suppose, for everyone that has tuned in at any point, whether you watched the very first Season 4 seed, or have tuned into the very last, thank you for watching. I suppose just now, it's kind of the end. I'm sure you've probably noticed how, at times, I mentioned a sub 90 time. And you're probably wondering, why am I not going for that now? The sub 90 would have just been tied to my race time, swell time. Since seeds that like this one that are offline, I kind of have just in a different light than race time. But also, I pretty much never saw myself getting a 1-2x in Season 4. I mean, sure, I got close. But it was never close enough, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I mean, my goal with Season 4 was to actually get a sub 100 time, and I got that before I even started the competitive racing. It's just that I ended up being 17 seconds short of a 1-2x on race time, to where I just had this months-long push for it. And, of course, as you have noticed, I never got it. I ultimately got to be one golden banana short. But I'm not just, it's not something that I'm going to be upset about from here on out. It's just that it would have been nice to have. And also, just think about it this way. I have been playing this randomizer a little over a year. That's probably more akin to coming up to 2 years. And throughout that entire time, I have not used the tracker. This has just been me using my memory and playing the seed. And just playing the randomizer. It just would be really kind of a cool achievement, I suppose, or just flex. Just, oh, I got a 1-2x without the use of a tracker type thing. It's just for bragging rights and things like that. Nothing just may enforce it. It's not something I'm going to lose sleep over.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I got everything I wanted out of Season 4 before I even did competitive races. So, what's the plan now? Well, hopefully by the time you are seeing this local recording, I had already done, hopefully, at least one YouTube live stream, if I haven't been too much of a chicken. As much as I just enjoy playing the randomizer, I do want to have the YouTube channel be more than just that. So hopefully by the time this VOD or local recording goes up, I'll have had done at least one YouTube live stream. Yeah, like I said, I want to do more than just Randomizer for the channel. I mean, I will say, there are going to be other VODs that will be published. And this is not me saying I'm done with the DK64 Randomizer. No, no. There is still, sorry about that. I will say I do still find enjoyment from the Randomizer. I suppose for what's going to be happening for the next few weeks, there will be, hopefully there will be YouTube live streams, and then there's also going to be just VODs. Because I have been playing other stuff, or other settings, since this VOD, or prior to this one, and following it. Like the BLZR weeklies. Just, like I said, I've been playing Season 4 for the past few months. Just trying to get the, mainly trying to get 1-2x in race time. Which is where just a lot of the races are held. And then pretty much just once I couldn't get it, I just said, you know what, I'm done. I did try, well, seed number 213, I played that, I was like, oh my. That pretty much just killed any further Season 4 interest right then and there. Just continuing beyond this. But yeah, I mean, ideally over the course of the next few weeks, there will be, should be, VODs that are published. I will say, future ones, I think all of those ones will be published to the channel earlier than the ones that I have been publishing these VODs and playthroughs. And just actually, I am just going to move it to earlier in the day again. I know I kind of messed around, felt like that the current time works, but if I'm going to start doing YouTube live streams, I don't want to, for some of that, was watching the, VOD to stop watching briefly and watch, the YouTube live stream. I suppose, future random plans, I mean, I'm still going to take part in the BLZR weeklies. I think if there's other fun settings like Mima's Metal Madness, I'll play that, just if I'm in the mood for it. Same thing for Maze of Chaos, which, if you don't know what that is, you'll stick around for tomorrow, since I've been keeping track of these, and, that VOD is going to be published on, well, tomorrow, Easter Sunday, for those that celebrate Easter. That will be the last one for the current time, and then all recordings after that are actually going to be pushed to earlier in the day. Or just an earlier time, because, you know, I want to, hopefully I've already done a YouTube live stream by that point. or by the time this pod gets published. Which, this is recorded the 25th of March. So in theory, I should have a new, or have done a live stream within the next 10 days or so. Anyways, I'm going to end up the VOD now. Alright, for real, thank you for watching, and I will probably see me again for YouTube live streams. As in terms of Donk, aside from BLCR and then any friendly races I decide to join, I won't be doing a lot of these until Season 5 gets announced, which probably is going to be in May. Anyways, I'm done thinking about Season 4 and just the seasonal settings. I'm pretty much on a break from Donk now, and yeah. Season 5 will have a new layout. So, look forward to that. Alright, for real this time, bye.